So today, we're gonna be talking about this girl that is named Girl Powerful. And let's just hang, she's gonna be a roasted marshmallow after this. But yeah, for real, her content is kind of cringe, and I'm sorry if you cringe. I'm extremely sorry. If you hate cringe level, get off this. This is extremely high cringe level. This is not a warning.
Disgusting ways that gendered double standards begin at birth. Boy clothes say, I'm super. Girl clothes say, I hate my thighs. Boy clothes say, pick me up, I dig older chicks. Girl clothes say, daddy says I can't date until I'm 30. Lock up your daughters. Does this diaper make my butt look big? Little man, big ideas. Little girl, big smiles. Doctor in training, nurse in training. Who dressed up their children this way? Oh my god. My best subjects: shopping, music, dancing, not math. Nobody's perfect. What the fuck is this? Smarty pants. I woke up this cute. Can we not do this to literal infants, please?
Excuse me, those are legit toddlers that don't care what they're wearing. If they're wearing something, then they're wearing something. It doesn't matter. As long as they got something on. Yeah, like, this girl out here, I got some questions. Are you insane? I mean, because they're toddler clothes. Are you a toddler? No. I mean, it's male, female, okay? Okay, so, doesn't matter. Who cares? Oh.
The Supreme Court is about to overturn Roe v. Wade. This is part 3 of things that we can do about it. Okay, so if you or someone that you know is planning on getting an abortion, especially in a state where it is illegal and you have to travel out of state, for example, it can be really important to keep that information private and secure. That means that when you're making calls about your abortion, you're using apps like WhatsApp, Signal, Jitsi, Silent Phone, Zphone, and apps that are encrypted so that your messages and voice calls aren't being tracked, basically. On the other hand, you want to avoid using apps like Skype and Google Hangout to talk about your abortion because those can be partially listened into, basically. Additionally, if you're getting an abortion, it can be a good idea to sign up with an alternate email, like make a new email not connected to any of your personal accounts, and always use things like two-factor authentication and complicated passwords so it's hard for anybody to hack you and find your information. I'm getting most of my information from this book called A Handbook for Post-Roe America. It's all about what to do once abortion is criminalized in a lot of our states, and I highly recommend getting it, but obviously if you can't get it, that's why I'm putting as much of the information out on my TikTok page as possible.
You know that TikTok and YouTube Shorts are mostly filled with little infant children, mostly females. They're between the ages of 9 and 10. And mostly single moms when Facebook gets shut down for a moment. But yeah, why are you talking about abortion to mostly little kids? I mean, who cares? If you want to talk about it. I'm not judging, but there's mostly little kids on here. I'm just saying. That sounds like a predator thing to do.
Say that Kohl's is selling t-shirts that say boys will be boys, and that got me spiraling on Google, so let me show you some of the things I found. I found out that a lot of companies write really sexist things on their laundry instructions, on their tags, like give it to your woman, it's her job, and dirty laundry keeps women busy and joy. Another TikToker made a series about this, I'll tag them. I found stuff about the pink tax, which I have a past video on about how girls' things are priced higher than boys' things, even when they're exactly identical. So this €6 book becomes €7 when it's pink for girls. I also found this old kids' clothing ad that Gap took down for being sexist. It says the little scholar for the boy and the social butterfly for the girl. And lastly, I found this really cool study that conglomerated all of the main words in boys and girls' toys. And so girls' toys usually use things like love, magic, glitter, create, cute. And boys are things like battle, race, robot, activate. You get the point. Sorry for the Debbie Downer, but thought this stuff was important to share.
What kind of laundromat you going to? And still griping about the toddler clothes, I think you, need some help, you need to go to a therapist. Do you have something better to do than just griping about toddler clothes? Do you have a 9-to-5 job? Because it just seems I'm just saying, seems like that she's getting paid for this. Or she won't be doing this. Obviously.
Habit of revolving around men. If you haven't heard of the Bechdel test, it's basically a bare minimum feminist test for movies. In order to pass the test, there's 3 simple criteria a movie has to meet. First, there has to be a conversation between 2 characters who are women or trans, any gender minority. Both of them have to have a name, and they have to talk about anything other than a man. You'd think that wouldn't be that hard, but let's get into some movies that don't pass the Bechdel test. So again, these are literally movies that never have a conversation between two women or gender minorities about anything other than a man. All three of the Lord of the Rings trilogy do not pass the Bechdel test. The original Star Wars trilogy does not pass the Bechdel test. There's actually only 3 named female characters in the original trilogy of Star Wars, which is kind of a yikes. The Avengers does not pass the Bechdel test. Avatar does not pass the Bechdel test. Finding Nemo doesn't pass. La La Land does not pass. Moonlight does not pass.
Then how about you quit watching movies and start watching TV shows like The Owl House or something like that? Well, it's pointless when you need him. Like, I mean, he needs to cover this girl. Like, if he has, then, if this girl responds to me, you know I gotta come back like a boomerang. I'm like her dad. Yeah, I bet her dad got the milk when he found out that she does this content. And subscribe for, I don't know, something.